Hello, 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 everybody. It's a pleasure to be here today. I don't know why the YouTube sources aren't working. Let's see. That's other fish. I'm just setting some stuff up here. Yeah, okay. How you doing? I'm doing good. Dean. Dean. Okay. Yeah, let's just start without any further ado. Um Hello, first Penguin Lord. I have it here somewhere. Are you human? No. It should be on, yeah, so you can give it a try. If it's not working, it's not working, but you can give it a try. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a little bit of penguinized bug fixing based on the reports. But then we're just gonna dive into addressing, what is left of addressing what is left in need of addressing in Penguin Springs for the upcoming sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have the music on. Awkward. But yeah. This apparently is not working, live clothes editing, but I fixed a bunch of things, and that fish also fixed. Where's your planet? Addressing the allegations against Corngwin. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna be addressing all the allegations in this stream. Yeah, we already have someone playing Penguin Pet. I don't know, it should be working better now, but no guarantees. It should be a smaller download. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it's not going to remove the corpses, right? That's a problem. I didn't have that much time to work on it during the weekend. I was too busy fixing with the next Penguinized update, because we finally did it. We finally updated the game. Beating the abandoned game allegations. Okay, anyway, so apparently there's an issue with editing clothes. What's new in Penguin Pet? Mostly what's new is not new stuff. It's a smaller download size, so I optimized a bunch of the texture sizes and fixed the models, and then I don't recall really what else I changed. There's not much new. I didn't have much time to work on it over the weekend, like I said, so. Okay, let's try the store, I guess. What does he mean you can't, like, edit it live? if I wear this, does anyone know exactly what this guy meant? Because he made a report, or didn't make a report, he just wrote a bunch of things, I think, here. What happened? Please help. Monkey ears don't go that high and eye patches all gooey. Also, it's your game and I'll try to come up with a new suit if I need to, but all my outfits, even the ones that aren't glitched, look bad now. Then again, they all relied on clipping to make shapes that were normally accessible, but also the fish suit seems less nice. I can't exactly put my finger on why. Also, the clothing editing is bugged. I can't do it live. I have to change something, leave the clothes store and come back in each time. What does he mean by that? Because I can edit the clothes. Like if I put on the freaking cigar, where? Like, what does he mean? Yeah, I don't see the issue. Is he talking about like in the main menu or something? Yeah, go watch Kai Sanat. Yeah, I really don't know what this guy's on about. I can't even. So then it's just this one. Kill all AI. Have you played the new Penguin Pet? Bro, why? Hello, IBXRR. Dude, this live stream sucks ass. This is not video game lo-fi. In which language are you coding? I'm coding in C#, which is the version of C#, but with it's every line of code you take a shard. Can't get enough of C#. Okay, looks like it's working anyway. Bro, what are you making? I mean, what is your project? Penguin. I'm making Penguin. It's called, this game's called Shartin' Penguins. It's all about being a penguin and eating as many laxatives as you can before you spill your guts, you know? That's the concept anyway. I try to pitch it to a bunch of publishers, but they all said no. So here I am, working solo. Is it a game? Yeah, it's a game, but I mean, it's more of an experience. I want to have like this machine you can hook up to your computer through Bluetooth, and it can like send you the smells of the shards. But we'll see. I don't know. I want to sell that as a bundle with the game, so you can get the you know, shard it, smell it is going to be the tagline for the game. Penguin shards. Yeah. You can send the smells through Bluetooth. It's amazing what you can do with modern technology, honestly. Very impressive. Okay. I'm just gonna let that fish know that he can make another update. Time to go into Penguin Springs. I mean, Penguin Shards. Imagine, guys, you hook up your Bluetooth headset and you can smell your friend's farts. I mean, sharts over the internet through Bluetooth. Now, I don't see why any publisher would say no to that, but so far everyone has. I tried to get a cultural grant, but they said no. Bluetooth technology. Yeah. Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth. You're tooting. You know, I think really, if we're looking at it this way, what's the reason that people like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and those sort of tech entrepreneurs, why do they want to do the metaverse? What's their interest in the metaverse, really? And from my perspective, I know what it is. It's because they want to smell people's farts over Bluetooth. Bro, I'm a student, and me and my friends built a social media website almost like Facebook. And we use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We made that in our school computer. That's sick. I love Facebook. And I love HTML, my favorite programming language. Congratulations, IBXRR. Do you need a backend dev? Yeah, Disturchi is great in backend. You should hook up with him. Link up with Disturchi. He's done backend since he was in the womb. Yeah, of course. For now, using Firebase for backend. Yeah, exactly. So, of course, yeah, you two should definitely link up. I think you're... I mean, this guy's making the new Facebook, and I mean, you're a really talented backend dev for sure. I think this is... I mean, he's using stuff like CSS and JavaScript. For sure, you guys should definitely link up. Anyways, here we are. Penguin Springs, home. This reminds me of when I was a little lad. Hello again, CCM Dev. Welcome. We just published the Penguinized update yesterday. Yep. Did I do that? Yeah, it's been like a year in the making or something, so a big update. Bruh, me and my friends, we all know the front end, and our school computers aren't even that powerful to handle the server, Disturchi. I'd like to talk to you about this. I can't believe that. Schools these days always cheaping out on the computers. Can't even handle the server for Facebook 2.0. You two should definitely link up. For sure. Ah, it was a copper. Whew. He almost got me. Ah! It's another copper. Gah! Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Okay, let's just get a nice fit, because I can't stand this ugly ass, whack ass green. Go to pizza shop. I already been to the pizza shop. Press G, press F to shop. It looks like we have a little issue. Press G, press F to shop. Yeah, it's just that one, I think. I think that's, yeah, exactly. You know, I remember when Mark Zuckerberg one time he said, yeah, this one time he said, this is what he said. He said, if you ever think about making the next Facebook, think about the impact it's going to have on the lives of people. And I always thought that was very inspiring. Zuckerberg fella, he's a really wise man. The thoughts he thinks. And it's funny because I was thinking the exact same thing one time. So it seems like maybe me and that Mr. Zuck were sort of on the same wavelength. If that makes any sense. You know, if I was gonna make Facebook 2.0, me personally, I would make sure first that we have the rock solid Bluetooth technology, and then a button to send the smells. That's where I would start before anything else, because if you're gonna make the metaverse, you have to have the smells right. That's what I'm thinking. Now I don't know what sort of server architecture you need to run the Bluetooth smell requests, but and I don't know exactly where you'd source the smells from, but I'm sure you could go to a local farm or something and find a lot of interesting smells there. That's something for all you tech entrepreneurs out there to think about. Bro, in which age you started coding? I was about 10 years old when I started coding. It all started after I read the story of Akataka. Are you familiar? Are you familiar with the story of Akataka? That story was my main inspiration for wanting to learn how to code. Never heard before in your life? I mean, I'm sure there's... Even though a lot of you probably know this story, I'm sure there's value still in telling it. Who? Yeah, well, so basically, the story of Akataka goes... And I read this... I heard this first when I was 10. And this is the story that inspired me to want to learn how to code. So it all starts about 2,000 years ago near the river Nile in Egypt. The Nile, for those of you who don't know, is one of the biggest rivers in the world. It runs straight through the country of Egypt. And near that river lived a man known as Akataka. His entire life, he's been driven by one thing and one thing only. Money and power. He had a unquenchable lust for money and power. Hello, Arvin. I'm telling the story of Akataka. What the fuck happened here? Headwear, clothes, and then nothing. I mean... so anyway... He, basically, I'm Pigwin in Discord. Oh, yeah. Oh, sweet. Welcome, Pigwin. I'm working on Penguin Springs right now. There's going to be an update coming out today, fixing those issues you had. But yeah, so Akataka, he lived by the river Nile, as I said. And he was driven by one thing and one thing only, and that was a lust for money and power. And of course, as luck would have it, he had relations. He was the son of the leader of the village. And eventually, you know, years passed by, and he rose to power, and soon enough, he owned the entire village. He had everything you could ever dream of. Well, except for one thing, the jewel of Mabu Mabu. Right outside the village was the temple of Mabu Mabu, and the young Akataka was well aware that the temple of Mabu Mabu was absolutely and entirely off limits. It was a sacred temple, after all, and naturally, his lust for money and power made him want to go into the temple and steal the amulet of Mabu Mabu. And so he went to the temple and grabbed his spear, and he speared down the entire school class of villagers outside the temple who were there to visit the temple that day, and he speared them down straight through the heart, all 10 of the school children. And he stepped up the stairs and went inside, and by God, if there wasn't another guard at the top of the stairs saying, Akataka, what have you done? You killed the entire class of children. What are you? This temple is a sacred place. What are you doing here? And Akataka said, I'm here for the jewel of Mabu Mabu. No longer will you stop me from what I most desire, money and power. And the guy said, by golly, you've gone insane, Akataka. And that's when Akataka pulled out his spear and stabbed the guard at the top of the stairs straight through the heart and kicked him down the stairs, and down he rolled the stairs and the blood spilling everywhere and guts. And Akataka said, "It's time for me to steal this jewel." And that's when he went into the temple, and by golly, he went through all the traps and avoided every single spear. And that's when he got into the chamber sanctum. And there, inside the sanctum, he was in shock, for there stood his biggest fear, his mother, in the shape of 10 tigers. And the 10 tigers attacked Akataka instantly. And then he dodged the swipes and the claws and the bites. And then he pulled out his spear and stuck all the tigers straight through the heart. And then he went and took the jewel, and as he grabbed onto the jewel, he became rock hard. I mean, he started transform into a jewel himself, and the curse of Akataka. So that's why I started programming at 10. Remember me? Oh yeah, the redeems aren't working this stream either. I thought I fixed them, but I didn't. I'm sorry, Silver K Vega. I was asked to start stream early, and so I did. First Penguin Lord was threatening me with violence. He said, "If you don't start now." Bro, what is the story of this game? So basically, the story of the game goes as follows. You're a penguin, and you have your only desire is food, and you keep eating food and more food and more food, and then you have to figure out ways to eat as many laxatives as you can. And that's the story of this game. Okay, so what we have on the list of tasks. Let's not dilly-dally all day, huh? Okay. What's planned for today? We're gonna see. That's what we're figuring out. Sounds good. Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's a bit inspired by the story of Mark Zuckerberg. Alu, yeah, I had that yesterday, actually. I had cow. Isn't that means? What does it? Alu is a potato, but kauge is what? Oh, yeah, eating. Would you eat potato? Yeah. I made potato curry yesterday. It looks like you. Potato? I ate potatoes 5 minutes ago. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I want to fix roaming police NPCs on foot, and also this, I think. And then we have this. I wouldn't mind this either. So roaming police NPCs on foot, and then also carry over car pathing to physical. I think that's what we want to start with. So the issue is, It's the advanced AI vehicle. And then we have here. So this one has a path. Current path. Assign physical path. So this is the one. I think the issue is that this car it's a trend or meme, came from India and gone international. Even people commented this on Mr. Beast's channel. Well, I mean, Mr. Beast is like the new Mark Zuckerberg of the Gen Z generation. Am I right, boys? You know what it means. You know what's up. You know this most of all, Bro Y or Mr. Big Pooh. So we have a guy in the chat here called Mr. Big Pooh. He watches every single Mr. Beast video.
This is Fernando Miguel. He is really good at dancing.
Arvin has learned to dance.
Oh hell yeah, thank you. But yeah, he's watched every single Mr. Beast video, he tells me. It's a bit of a point of pride of his. I say it's not really something to brag about, but I mean, he does it, so. He's also apparently the #1 Kai Cenat viewer. Whoever that is, I'm not familiar with the name. Are you the penguin in a corn suit? I am the penguin in a corn suit. How did you know? Okay, so here's the thing. Let's go find a freaking police car and shoot it and see exactly. Perfect. So if I shoot this car, but I think the issue is that it doesn't do the repathing. Shit. Hello, Captain. GTA, but ask penguins. That is exactly what I'm doing. GTA, but penguins. See, I think this car is empty. Looks awesome. Hey, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, police, police, potato pig. You guys familiar with the Joker from Batman? That character specifically reminds me a lot of this guy in our Discord named Big Pooh. He's a lot like the Joker. A jetpack penguin, yeah. Precisely. Oh, I didn't realize that those rocks were phasing through. Yes. Yeah. You know, I think they have a lot in common, those two fellas. Yo, you still working on your game? Yeah. This is probably the cutest thing ever. Well, wait and see. Soon enough, I'll start gunning down all the civilians. Then it's not so cute. Unbelievable, dude. Well, depends on who you ask. Pigeon Gwyn. Andy Gwyn. Get off the road! What is this game and where can I play it? It's not out yet. It's in development. This is called GTA Penguin. It's actually called Penguin Springs, but the game which I'm making this in is called Penguin Heist, and Penguin Heist is actually on Steam for sale right now. Yeah, I'm just using my mind. I have brain powers. No, it's a green screen, so actually my penguin is playing right now. Ah. Yeah, but I don't that's not a priority right now. When it comes to like animations and shit, you have to a lot of the basic systems aren't even ready yet. So like adding animations is just simply not a higher priority at this moment. I have a list of what I want to add, and getting into the car is definitely something I want to smooth out at some point. But we'll see. It's not terribly simple to do it, however, because the entire game is more built around physics-based player controller, so we're gonna have to figure out some clever ways. I am the person who made the game. I'm also the person who made Facebook. My name is Mark Zuckerberg. Would you rather fight a greased up homeless dude suited on Viagra? Yes. And meth? Oh, okay, well then it's a bit more, or electric eel in a pool. Electric eel in a pool? Yeah, I'll take that one. I'm trying to just find a damn police car. Okay, so here's the thing. I think that these fellas don't get updated paths. Then he turns around eventually, and then he keeps the path. No, he turns around again. Interesting. Okay. Have you played Schedule 1? I've not played Schedule 1, but Big Pooh has played a lot of Schedule 1, so if you... Do penguins eat eels? Of course, they eat jellied eels, which is the national dish of the UK. We have one Brit. Thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Really appreciate it. And guys, if you're here on the live, drop a like, drop a subscribe, drop a comment. You know what time it is. It's penguin time. Penguin. The UK loves chicken tikka masala. They do. Yeah, we have this person in here in chat called Soup, and Soup famously eats jellied eels every single day. Imagine that. I could not do that. I could not do that, I tell you. Yeah, I think that's... I live in Manchester, England. Oh, we use Windows. Usually developers use Linux. I don't think there's... Usually developers use Windows. I would argue it goes basically Windows, most common, Mac OS, second most common, Linux, least common. By far, most developers use Windows just because that's the de facto operating system. But then many developers, a surprising amount of developers, specifically web developers and some enterprise developers will use Mac OS, but very few use Linux. Very few. Why didn't you stream yesterday? Because I just didn't stream. And it just turned out that way. I was at the dentist. Are you or that fish better at newting? Me. All the newts in the game are made by me. I recorded them. I recorded the scream. That's me. That's me screaming. And I also recorded the newt. That's me too. But, you know, pitched and shit. I don't know, I can't do it so good now. My voice isn't warmed up. Bro, can you try? My social media website? Yeah, send me the, what's the name of it? Is it Facebook too? Oh. Do you have any plans to price your game? Yeah. We gotta pitch it up. Make it sound more new. And EQ. Gotta EQ it. Because I imagine that the penguins don't have so much bass. How much fun is it to actually develop a game? Do the challenges you ever face get too much? It's a constant living hell. And every single day I think of editing it all. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's called Brosify. Hey, bro. Yo, Tuanapi, what's up? I don't... if current laud, but... Why no dono button? I would have a donation button, but the YouTube watch hours, I don't have enough YouTube watch hours. You guys need to keep my streams on 24/7 and give me 3,000 or something watch hours. Then I'm good. Then I can add the dono button. I'm just a little bit confused because what's happening is the cop car. Nah, bro. If you talk how much fun make game that actually make you crazy at first time. Did I have an aneurysm? Don't worry, I'm with you. I'll watch your streams. Oh, thank you. That warms my heart. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So this dude points here. He wants to go there. And then he gets out of range. He stops being physical. And then he's like, nah, bruh. Oh, Guffley, welcome. You should be watching stream every day. And then he goes there. See? And then he's like, oh, it turns out I'm actually a physical car now. I have to turn around. So he goes there. And then he's like, oh, wait, actually, let me turn around. I'm on a chase. Aha! Oh, wait, no, actually, never mind. I need to turn around. Brosify.netlify.app. Okay, guys, we're ready. We're gonna go on to brosify.netlify.app. This is the new Facebook. Wow, this is great. This is amazing. They're not calling it Facebook 2, it's Facebook 7. Oh, wait. I need to just sign up here. I'm gonna sign up for Facebook 2.0. What's my email again? Can someone remind me? Facebook been real quiet since this dropped. Yeah. Let me see here. I'm just signing up. Account created successfully. Okay. I've hacked into the mainframe. We have Mr. Beats. I'm gonna like this one. I can't like it, but I would. I would if I could. It's Peter Griffin doing a slam dunk. I would like it, but I can't. Bored? Try Brosify Games. New update in Brosify, adding gaming sections so you can enjoy when you are bored. Where's the games? I need to play games. Reels. Guys, I don't use personally I'm a bit past I'm over YouTube Shorts. Personally, I use Brosify Reels. Floor cleaner. I'm gonna make my first post on Brosify. Brosify. So lit. Excited for the future of social media. This is so hype. And then we need an image for that, of course. I'm thinking this one. This is me before I realized that Brosify was gonna be the next Facebook, and then this me after I realized Brosify was gonna be the next Facebook. Let's post this. We're uploading. Uploading to the mainframe. Okay, let's see. Are we up? Where's my post? That's Mr. Beast. Where's my post? Retro Snake. Oh. This reminds me of my private in high school days. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay, okay. Whoa. This is just... I used to play Snake all the time as a little child. I'm gonna be the first viral... I'm gonna get the first viral post on Brosify. Where's my post? Roblox. I thought I had an account. Where's my account? I'm not logged in. Wait. 1,000 likes. 1 trillion likes. I don't know if I can do this. Where's the chat? You know, honestly, it's not so bad. Not. There it is. I found my post. I found it. There it is. Go, everyone, go drop a like. Go drop a like on Brosify. Find my post. Go drop a like. Let's get me to the front page of Brosify. Click, click. Double tap for like. I'm gonna start posting. I'm gonna exclusively start posting my Instagram reels on Brosify from now on. So go find me on Brosify. I'm goidel675@gmail.com on Brosify. You can find me there. That's where I'm gonna do all my posting from now on. Exclusive content find on Brosify. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Future of social media is here. I can really feel it. It feels different. It's got a different vibe to it. Facebook is like too much. It's too messy. This one cuts it down to what it has to be. There's so much fluff. Brosify is more ethical than X or Facebook. Yeah, yep. That's exactly what I've been saying. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. Thanks, bro. Love you. Yeah. Love you too, dude. That's awesome work you've done here with Brosify for sure. Awesome work. Brosify got me hyped for social media. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this social media thing anymore, but then yeah, I mean, after Brosify, it all changed. Let's see here. Current path. Let's hear it for Brosify in the comments. Round of applause for Brosify. That's amazing. Amazing display. Okay, so waypoints, points count. Are we assigning these anywhere else? No, that's literally the only place where we assign them. Ooh, okay. Physical car control. This is Twicky. Real Twicky. Cannot play Penguin Pet. That sucks, man. That sucks. Problem with login? Yeah, make a new account. That's all you can do, buddy. That's all you can do. Make sure you don't have caps lock. Like this part here, I just want to see debug.log let new ask for visit car. Yeah, there it sets new path for physical car. I think that, I mean, it's freaking out a lot, but let's see. Assign waypoints. Path stock count, filtered add. Right, we filter by distance, the min distance. We maybe can change this to be 2. Don't die, don't die. Careful. I mean, it sets the how does it traverse the waypoints? Michael Clark. Born. Good point, good point. I mean, that is a path for sure. I just don't think that's a very viable path. What the fuck happened to you? Don't worry, I'll end your suffering. He's up there in the mountains. This is just like GTA, but with fewer bugs. They came to me, they said, there's no way Penguin GTA can exist. I've showed them. Let's see exactly what happens again. I think that the thing is that the card, when it requests the path, I think it probably does so very weirdly. I don't know. Assign waypoint. I think assign physical path. Like they say, one penguin a day keeps the neuter away. Pow. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Analyze. Okay, cop, car. Let's see. So, look at that. Look at those green lines. He wants to go like this. That's freaking weird, dude. Microsoft Paint art drop. So that's a penguin hitting the other penguin with a bat in the skull, and the bone fragments are flying and the blood is spewing. Okay, yeah. I get it now. That's gore of my favorite character. That was scary, but it looks good. Yeah, I think the problem is that the AI path traverses the node graph in like a weird way. I think we're gonna hold off a bit on the plushies. We need to have a bit more hype surrounding them. If I feel like there's a genuine interest in it, you know, I'll consider it. But at the moment, I'm trying to keep it chill. I don't want to have to like push to drive it over the finish line. It's nicer for me if I can just drop the plush and be confident that it's going to hit the 200. It wasn't like that last time, and I didn't enjoy the sort of worry that was in the community. Like, will it get over 200 or will it not? It's like, I knew it was going to push past 200, but it's like, it's still, I don't think that's nice as like a customer to be worried about whether or not it's going to push past 200. Oh my god, that penguin can talk? Yes, I can, Gaskia. Yeah. How on earth Corwin can operate a computer? I was raised in a laboratory. I'm working for the CIA. Hello, Arvinin. Welcome to YouTube, I guess. Let's see if this... I've started programming a mobile game, but I'm still having issues with the navbar. What do you use for UI? Are you talking about in Unity? Because if we're talking Unity, then just the Unity UI, you know, to canvas. I mean, some people use UI Toolkit. Some people use Humane UI. That's another thing that people use. Me personally, yeah, I don't. Just use good old canvas. I'm watching on YouTube because the stream is further here than Twitch. Interesting. Ah, shit. Okay, let's see. What ass do you have? I mean, look at that like weird zigzag pattern. Okay, so these are just public variables. Inherited public members. Constraint for how to search nodes. I want to see. One second. Have you ever seen a penguin skeleton before? I have, and they have knees. But that's none of my beast knees. Get it, beast knees. You know, because like this is... I think I might need to have the seeker. Ah! You know, back in my private and high school days, I used to play Minecraft. That's wild. I think we can plop on Seeker. I don't think the Seeker automatically traverses. I think it just looks for paths. Yeah, okay. I think, do I just add the funnel modifier, I guess? You know, I think this is... getting perhaps a bit too... I'm gonna add a seeker component child to these vehicles. I think that's better. So, create empty. We call it the seeker. Oh, not seeker. I don't like how how do you say? I don't like how bogged down an object can become with components. So you have to keep adding like new transforms and shit. We'll call it vehicle seeker. And then we can do this. Data references, basic settings, pathfinding settings here. Arrive it. Serialized field. Private speaker. Is police car black and white? It is black and white, yeah. How so? The colors of the penguin. You know, there used to be this guy on stream. His name was Gufford. He used to always be here, and he was a Brit. God rest his soul. And he told me when he had his fish and chips, which they always eat over there in the UK, as you all know, he wouldn't use malt vinegar. He would put gravy on his fish, and not only that, not only would he put gravy on the fish, he would also put marmalade, orange marmalade, because he said he really identified with Paddington the bear. I don't know. That's just what I heard. If you have 2 city in game, you should county police wearing cowboy hat. Oh yeah, I probably should. That's a good idea for Penguin Lord. Brown food. Yeah, that's what I told Gufford. God rest his soul. I don't want to use his name in vain. You know, shouldn't speak ill of the dead. But yeah. That's how it went. Don't talk smack about my bruv. Yeah, but I'm not trying to. I'm trying to respect his name, you know? I'm trying to keep it respectful and honor his, you know, his time here on Earth. He was on England, yeah. Oh, right, he wasn't on Earth, he was on England. I ate 4 orange marmalade slices of bread for breakfast today. Okay, Paddington, am I right? Drop a like on the stream if you know who Paddington Bear is. Drop a like if you know Paddington Bear. And also drop a like if you don't know who Paddington Bear is, and then write in the comments, who is Paddington Bear? And if you think you know who Paddington Bear is, drop a like and say, I probably know who Paddington Bear is. Ah, you already dropped a like? You a real one, Arvin, and you a real one. And also, if you're a Brit and you eat jellied eels, drop a like. And also, if you're a Brit and you have dental insurance, drop a like. Hey yo, what's he doing? Should I try make this drawing gory? Yeah. And switch out the penguin head for Mega Dega. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. It's a joke, it's a joke. Trying to catch this cop car. Right, on. That's on path received, okay. Um... Oi, bruv, what the? Hey, Goy Delphi! How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Yeah, and then we need to make the car stop when they get out. 2 tunnels? How gluttonous. Gluttony is a sin. One of the 7 deadly sins. We were discussing this on stream last Friday. We said they should put the sloths with the wrathful people. They should throw all the sloths into jail. Being lazy is a crime. Being slothful is a sin. And therefore all the sloths should be jailed. And then we'll put the wrathful people, all the murderers, in the jail with the sloths. And the sloths will learn that the only way they can survive is by... Oh, thank you.
Not just subscribed. I don't like you.
Oh. The only way you can have the sloths no longer be lazy is if they band up together to try to kill the wrathful people. But that in turn, of course, is a contradiction, because in order to get rid of the wrathful people, they have to then, you know, be wrathful. And so they'll have to figure that out somehow, and the wrathful people will realize that they can't be too wrathful because the sloth uprising is gonna take place. So I think that, you know, the survival of the fittest sort of situation. Gore dropped. Can I watch this on stream? Is this safe? I'll just pre-watch it. Okay, that's safe. That's safe. That's safe. Back in my private and high school days. Wait, why is my Corngwin... Oh, hell nah. That's... What the fuck? That's too much, man. See, this is wholesome art. This is wholesome art. Remember me? This is wholesome. Not this, you know, these days, all the kids want is like gore and... Oh, shit. The cop car just ran over the 2 officers that were driving it. You guys seen that one, what's that one Stephen King book and movie with the car that's self-driving and murderous? You guys know that one? The self-driving murderous car? Cars by Pixar. Let's see, has... Yeah, has AI driver. Let's see here. I think at some point when we deregister, tagged for despawn, we deregister, but there's still awaiting eject. Check for eject. Here. Deregister, exactly, yeah. If you could become a penguin from the game in real life, what penguin would you want to be? Honestly, I've always enjoyed the baby penguin, the default skin. But if we're looking beyond the default skins, I'm probably I like the silver penguin. or the fairy penguin. Fairy penguin and silver penguin are pretty solid. Although the cow penguin goes pretty hard. Cow penguin goes pretty hard. Gen 2 Tux penguin? Tux IRL. Hey ChatGPT, generate a image of a realistic Tux penguin, lifelike Tux, and have him committing crimes. You're eating a what? A penguin? You know, I would eat a lot of penguins if I could, but they just don't have a lot of penguins where I live. You're going to hate what I'm drawing? Ooh, I like it. Aportes a juego eleva salsa. Do you pay the penguins that do stuff on your desk? Yeah, but I only pay them on even numbered days and only if they behave. Otherwise, I will mistreat them badly. No disrespect, though, of course. No disrespect. But yeah, that's just how it goes. Slorb? Yeah, what is it, bro? Why? Draw the member Miguin looking out of a window and being distraught that nobody's there. He expects his reflection to be there. Let me just see that the cop cars are working, then I can do that. I mean, they struggle a little bit with driving, to be honest. They're kind of garbage, not gonna lie. Whoa! See, this is what I don't get. The cop says he wants to go. Probably not more heists, no. Probably not. I don't know what the... Okay, so did it just like keep going then or something? But we are gonna wanna add more zombie survival levels, and of course we're gonna add like perks and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we've been working on Penguin Heist for 5+ years now, so... We're trying to close that chapter and move on to Penguin Springs. But I mean, you saw the biggest update we've made, really, in terms of like work put into it. This is the biggest update so far. What's Penguin Springs? It's the game I'm working on right now. So it's like Penguin GTA. It's like open world Penguin Heist, basically. So you know how Penguin Heist is all about levels. You do a heist. You go through a mission. This is just open world. You do exactly what you want. Yeah, I think the problem is that the seeker is too much backwards. Okay. You see there's like, you know, there's like police, the open world, there's cars, there's traffic. You can like steal cars and stuff. Yeah, it has all the items from Penguin Heist. It's not gonna have missions. It's gonna have jobs. So, you're not gonna play the mission structures of like go in, steal this thing, you know, exfiltrate. It's one big level, and everything happens in that level. So it's more like a playground with a lot of stuff to do. So in Penguin Heist, for example, a mission would be, you know, break into the military base and steal the submarine, right? In Penguin Springs, you know that there exists a military base and you know that there exists a helicopter in there. So what do? Well, you can just, with your own free will, go in there, steal the helicopter, and then fly it over to like some guy who buys illegal vehicles, sell it for money in the same world. So everything happens in the world. It's not like do a mission, finish the level, you're done. It's far more sandbox, open, do what you want. And if you don't want to steal anything at all, you can be like a normal taxi driver and just drive a taxi car. If you want to be working in the pizzeria, you can just It's not. It is very different. It is very different. Because if you want to work in a pizzeria, you can work in the pizzeria. Everything happens in the same world. Like the thing with Penguin Heist is that you kill all the enemies in the level, and it's over. It's done, right? Whereas in Penguin Springs, the world keeps living. You can't kill everything in the world, and the world is big. Like, look, I'm gonna go buy some guns now. So in Penguin Heist, you buy the guns in the menu, right? Or you buy it in the lobby. Here you can just walk into the gun store. Bam, you go into the gun store. You say, I'd like to buy some guns. Go into the ranged. I'm gonna buy the, I don't know, the SMG or something. And then you can just click and drag and buy the SMG. Of course, I'm out of bag space now, but, you know, you understand what I mean. Maybe I can buy the, let's see here. I don't know what I have enough money for. Snowball? Oh, yeah, there's some bug here. But yeah, you can just buy stuff from the gun store straight up. Same with clothes. You just buy it in the world. So everything happens in the world. And the house... yeah, there's going to be like bag upgrades and stuff. But your house, for example, in Penguin Heist, it's a separate level. In Penguin Springs, you just own a house in the city. So I own this house and I can decorate this house as I want. You see here, I could just start decorating in my house. So it's very different. It's using all the stuff that's in Penguin Heist, but it changes it around to make it all in one single big world. Well, it's very similar to GTA in that sense, yeah, but it has civilian jobs. It has a lot more like physics-based stuff. A lot wackier weapons. It has a bit more in-world crime activity. And I would say that's like the primary difference. There's no story mission. The 90 gigabytes? No, it's going to be probably way smaller than Penguin Heist. Like whatever space Penguin Heist takes is going to be way smaller. Check chat. As in, here. Remember me? Is that me peeking out through the mirror? Why am I always drawn so huge? I understand the, you know, artistic interpretation of it all, but it's a interesting take. There a drink item in Penguin Heist that gives 0 gravity like the ones? There's not a item for that. No, there's only from the soda machine. Otherwise, you have to use the isn't there the gravity disruptor item? You can throw it on the ground and it's gonna make you 0 gravity. And then you can use the fairy wand, I think, on enemies to do the same thing. Yeah, but there's a drink for the 3 other vending machine. Yeah, exactly. Or can you turn off the engine? Soup is sad. Why is soup sad? No. So Penguin Springs is entirely separate in that sense. Like the progression of items is very different. In Penguin Heist, you play through a mission, you get money, and then you spend that money on new items, and you get blueprints, and you use the blueprints to unlock new items before you can buy them, right? That's how you unlock items in Penguin Heist. In Penguin Springs, items are tied to far more different things than just blueprints. So the way that items are unlocked in Penguin Springs is every item is tied to either your karma, so like your status in society, so like how much are you known as a criminal, how much are you known as a good guy. That will unlock like different stores. So if you're like a really bad criminal, you'll have access to like illegal guns and stuff. But if you're a really nice guy, maybe you have access to like health supplies or something like that, or maybe like more silly items, or maybe if you're I don't know, if you've been following the law, you get like some, you know, nice gun or whatever. Then you have access to that. But then in order to actually buy it, you need to have different licenses. So to get like a simple gun, you need like a first degree gun license. If you want like a fully automatic gun, you need an automatic gun license, so on and so forth. So it's all tied to like what license do you have, what's your social standing, and all of these different things. So it's much more like a life simulator, whereas Penguin Heist, everything's there, you just need to get the blueprints. Does that make any sense? So there's a completely separate progression in Penguin Springs, which is why transferring the save won't make any sense. Yeah, I think Pongus Cola you get from, isn't it from Playa del Sol, the little penguin there that runs really fast up in the ruins? Pongo juice, I'm not sure. Oh, in Penguin Springs, you would buy it from the store. But it's not, we haven't defined yet exactly what requirements are for what items and stuff, but so like the way things work in Penguin Springs is that you have a bag, right? So if you were to buy a hand grenade, for example, that hand grenade would have a limited amount of uses, and then when you've used up all the hand grenades, they wouldn't longer be in your inventory. In Penguin Heist, you just go to like an ammo restock thing and you just get more hand grenades or whatever. So that's also like a big difference. Yeah, I'll pre-order Pongus Cola for you. Your background music since Deltarune? Yeah, I don't know. It's lo-fi beats. This is Deltarune, yeah. This Deltarune. You were right. Have you played Deltarune? I haven't. Will Penguin Springs have a lore? Yeah. If you want to know more about lore, look up Robber Island. That's where most of the lore is going to be focused. Hello, Yosko Gaming. What's up? Glad to have you here. Is the corn penguin's head tracking your head? It is. It is tracking my head. I get it now. Now I get it. Hello, Patricio said hi. God damn it. What is this? No one learn how to drive around here? Will this be on Google Play? Yeah, Google Play and App Store. And also on the Zune. You guys know the Zune? Did you see him put his hands up? Oh my god. He's like, no! Don't run me over! Vibrating controller issue? Probably not. The issue was that while we were working on this update, we barely paid attention to current bug reports because we wouldn't know necessarily what would be working and not. Can't hear the background music? Is it too loud? Let's see here. Yeah, he thinks he's over there. Okay, cop. This is police violence, police brutality. Okay. I'm here. Speaking. Okay, let's see. Show me what you got, copper. See, I don't know. Something is, what do you use for input system? I use the old input system. Because I'm old school. And I hate anything that's new. I hate... You're just a lot more loud than music, so I have the stream on like 20% and I hear you fine. But then I can't hear the music. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. You know, because back in my private and high school days, no one used the new input system. Not just because they didn't want to, but also because it didn't exist back then. Back in my private and high school days. So, now you know. See, this weird physical AI car config has like this look ahead shit that I don't understand. Look ahead points along the path. When were you in high school and private school? I was in high school and private school back in my private and high school days. Good luck with the math classes, Senor Patricio. Turn look ahead base. Okay, so it's multiplied by a speed factor. Okay. I'm using a custom class here, so don't judge whatever code this is, because this is slop written by some random guy who made this asset. Don't judge me. If you judge me by my own code and not by the code of another man. I wonder if I set the look ahead to like something really small, like 0.5 or something. Will that change anything? Back in my private and high school days. Are you a god in the penguin world or just a random dude? I'm a corn in the penguin universe. Back in my private and high school days, there was no such thing as a pigeon, Gwyn. That's damn right. Oh, the copper. Get away from me, you devil! Sleepers, what are your thoughts on Skate 5? So when it comes to Skate 5, well, here's the thing, man. I have a very controversial opinion on Skate 5. And I think if I stated it here on this live stream, I'd probably get cancelled. But as you all know, I'm not one to be scared of getting cancelled. I go against the grain. I say what I think, and I think what I say. So here goes nothing. I didn't care much for Skate 5. I used to play it back in my private and high school days, though. But I didn't care much for it. Is it brave to say what you think and think what you say? Well, then call me the bravest person there ever was. 'Cause that's my motto. That's what I do. Ignore tiny errors for smoother motion. Leeway error. Cross track is probably ladder control to path center with small leeway and optional external bias. Cross track error. Assign lateral distance from target point along path directions. I mean, I'm assuming that the idea of leeway is saying that you can have like small deviations, but maybe we should decrease that leeway intensely. That's straight out of Robert's novel, The Final Heist, the transition from robber to nutter 2. You're not slick, man? I'm sorry. Back in my private and high school days, I used to shoot cops in Penguin Heist. What's wrong, copper? Can't chase a penguin? Will Penguin Heist be worked on after the next update? Yeah, I mean, the promise made, basically, with early access, the promise we made is we're going to bring the game to a state that we feel is feature complete and content complete. So we feel like it has enough heists, it has enough weapons, it has enough clothes, and all of these things are working as we want them to. And then given that they do, we call that 1.0. But that's not us saying that we're never going to touch Penguin Heist ever again. However, if there is no interest in Penguin Heist post 1.0, why would we work on Penguin Heist? Right? It's better at that point to move on to new things. And for us, new things means Penguin Springs. Aw, he's stuck. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, dude. Yeah, I need to figure out how these physical cars are supposed to drive, dude. I keep telling myself, oh yeah, that's just a fluke. That one car just drove weirdly because It was just a weird car, but no, it goes deeper. Like, what is he doing? A second car? Hmm. But lateral leeway is what? So the cross track. I wonder if vector 3 dot forward is actually... Yeah, it is forward. Okay. You can do 0 height. I didn't know that was a... Oh, is that an extension of... Okay. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Angle to target is angle gain divided by the max steer angle. And then the lateral gain. Look, little bro, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I hate seals because they could eat me. It's scary. Okay. I think we need to like formalize this entire driving thing. I don't know. I just, this entire car asset, the physical car asset is made for like racing. You would think that would be okay, but it seems like it's... Oh, yeah, interesting. Inflatable walrus. Now that's spooky. Why does glue one shot? Does it kill penguins or it's not supposed to? Eyes in the sky. See, I think part of the issue it does this weird thing. I don't know why it keeps calculating a new path. If you shoot a penguin with a glue gun, they get one-shotted. Okay. Everything's going according to plan. New refund 250. I don't know. Max horizontal offset. Dead zone around the center line. Cap for external bias. Is Aquanet explosive? Yeah. Lore-wise, it is.
This is Fernando Miguel. He is
Oh, hell yeah.
dancing.
Big 2 Cat 13 has learned to dance.
Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, follow me home from the store, so I gotta follow. Like, see, it does this weird... I'm gonna go grab a coffee and then I'll get back at this. I think I'm just gonna work through the entire thing. I'll just be back. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. What's up? Well, I mean, if you think about a typical work break, you'd probably be gone for like an hour. I went to grab some coffee and I had a little bit of yogurt and some fish jerky for lunch, and then I also made myself some tea to sit down with as well. It's draining to sit in front of a computer all day. You need to take proper breaks. Well, I mean, you have some coffee and then you have some tea after. Coffee and tea, good combo. Okay, let's see here. I think I have a document for like recommended. Let's see here. So, look at base. We'll start with 4 and then 0.15 and also 4, 0.15. Look angle 45. Acceleration responsiveness 0.4. Lateral leeway. Okay, so that would be per visual. So maybe that's 1 then. Lateral gain. Will there be penguin ears? Well, there are ears that do look sort of pig-like. Yeah, these dudes are freaking whack. Look at this dude. Yeah, only cheaters use jetpack. True. Turn now, you idiot. Like it's turning like a freaking maniac. Can you vote in Iceland? I cannot at this moment, no. It's actually illegal to vote. Yeah, that's they changed the rules, so you're not allowed to vote anymore. That's now dictatorship. Let's see. I don't understand. I think the problem is we need to figure out what the horizontal is when it spawns in, because I think it spawns in with... I mean, now it's like lagging kind of wildly, but... I mean, that one transitioned nicely. So many of these cars just braking. Mostly working now. Yeah, see, some of these cars just go bananas. I think on enable, we could probably add that it just snaps. We can do this. So we can say float snap horizontal equals false. Oh, not float. Bool. And then here, the command snap horizontal. If we snap, then it's the smooth zero, otherwise we flip from the previous one. And then on enable, when will the fairy stop shooting me? I mean, he's not gonna stop. You have to kill the fairy. Kill the fairy. Hope things are going well. Yeah, they're going pretty well. I mean, I'm surprised that the update has gone as well as it has. You know, we weren't able to do as much testing as we would have wanted. Primarily because, I mean, it's kind of difficult to convince people to play on a testing branch and then also make reports for all the bugs they find. No matter how popular your game is, it's always going to be a struggle to convince people. But I mean, considering that, I would say it seems to be pretty okay. We're updating things as we go, tracking down bugs, staying on top of things, and we're gonna have to stay on top of things for a while now. We don't want the game to rot, you know, with this new update out. Let's see here. Wonder. That a car? Holy shit, dude. I wonder though, if you get one item for Penguin Ice in real life, what would you get? Probably Pongus Cola. I'd like to taste Pongus Cola in real life. I don't know how it would taste like. I imagine like a blend between Dr. Pepper and cola. Probably really good. I could go for a Pongus Cola right about now. Root beer, yeah. I heard, I forget where you're from, First Spring Lord, but we have this Filipino store near where I live, and there they sell root beer. Am I misremembering? Are you not from the Philippines? You're from Thailand. Yeah, there. Okay, that's. There you have, of course, the home of Red Bull. Holy shit. Yeah, I need to do a lot more with these cars, dude. I just don't know, like... It's stupid. Try this again. I need to I wonder, like, do I increase the box of 24k gold? Yeah, it does. It will give you, I think, the 24k gold bar, which is a throwable item that you spend gold to throw. It's like the most insane item ever. It literally costs money to use it. It costs fish coins to throw it. Is the bar good? Nah, I wouldn't say so. It's just a silly item. You know, many of the items in Penguinized aren't intended to be, like, you know, good in that sense. They're more like, many of them are just silly items. Like, what is this police car doing? Yeah, I think I need to like remake this entire script from scratch, dude. It sucks so much. Let's see here. To car is from the transform position subtracted by the target position, right? But the target point is the progress distance plus the look ahead base plus look ahead. Why is it plus? It's like double. Do you have a present urge to make a better version and sell it on the asset store? I don't even want to touch the asset store. I never want to sell anything other than games. I already struggle with people having issues in the game, but imagine they're using your asset and expecting... Okay. Yeah, we got the cheap followers, people. I wonder if the root point I'm still sipping on my tea. Yeah, I'm just AFK when talking Discord, but I mean, I'm responding to bug reports mostly, so. I'm not necessarily streaming because I'm supposed to be entertaining. I'm just streaming to entertain myself. Sorry guys, I'm very selfish. It's just also we just released this update yesterday, so I'm trying to, yeah, like I said, just be on top of things and try to patch things out as quick as I can. I wonder, like, get root position. Like when it assigns the waypoints. Current path. Ignore roads. Right, so we set the path and we ignore the roads. I'm fixing bugs in Penguin Springs, so, but I'm doing both, really. I mean, it's a very varied thing to be working in game development, because you don't know if you're going to be adding things, removing things, fixing things, reworking things. Always something different. Right, set destination. See this vector path holds the possibly post-process path as a vector 3 list. The list may be modified by path modifiers to be smoother or simpler by the pathfinding algorithm. Right, okay. Do I need to manually post-process it? I don't think so. Okay. How many monitors? Just one. One monitor. You only have one life? That's why you only have one monitor. That's my motto. Yeah, I don't want the ice to melt. Right, so... Current path, okay. TRA shows up yet again, saying balls. Maybe we shouldn't have the min distance thing. We can just change min distance to 0. We'll just see what happens. I guess we can change that to 0. I don't know if a const will hot reload. Filtered, we add path 0, right? Because we start with the first one, and then the last one we were on is path 0. Then we iterate through path is if the distance to the last one to path I is greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, then we add path I. And then the last one is path I, and then we increment. Right, so that makes sense, because we're culling, right? And then here, waypoints is equal to filtered, where we select the vertex point as well as the max speed limit, which we just hard code to 7.5. Magic numbers. Let's go. And then if waypoints count is greater than 0, then we cache all the positions and distances. And the points count is equal to waypoints.count. And then we clamp it to the max speed limit. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, good night. See ya. The good doctor. This is working. Everything's going according to plan. This is perfect. Some call me the ninja coder. Okay, and then we initialize the path. I feel like the progress distance the toad, you lick it and it makes you go wild, and then you get healed after. It's like a super weird healing item. Like maybe that's the issue. Smoke bomb, it disorients enemies, I think. Or makes you invisible for a while, doesn't it? I think. Temporary invisibility. It doesn't work? Okay, yeah. I'll add that to Miro 1 second. Was there any other item you said didn't work? The fair, did the fairy end up working? Do you know? Did you get the wand after you did the fairy thing? Okay, you didn't get the fairy wand and the fairy attack. Okay. Sweet. Well, I think honestly, if I'm gonna solve this shit, I don't think I can do it on stream. I'm gonna have to lock in a bit more. So I'm gonna end this stream early. So I will see you guys tomorrow. But thank you all for tuning into today's stream. And I'm gonna try to fix the text-to-speech shit as well. So gotta fix that. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, and bye bye.